Hello, welcome to my weekly look ahead video, and I've come in from the hot weather at last outside into the cool of Westminster Hall. Now, you would have seen a lot of activity last week around the unlawful encampment we had on Lancing Manor. Caused a lot of aggro, and local residents were understandably very upset about it. Glad to say they were given a Section 61 notice and obliged to move within 48 hours, and we held a street briefing meeting with local police and local councillors on Saturday morning. It just shows how important the new legislation going through Parliament at the moment about being able to act more swiftly and frankly much tougher on these unlawful encampments that cause so much grief for local people. In Parliament, the other big issue on Monday was the possibility of tabling an amendment which would restore the 0.7% commitment to overseas aid. I support that. I think it's the right thing to do. I stood on a manifesto commitment to do that. Alas, for various technical reasons, we weren't able to table that amendment, so there's not going to be a vote, but there hopefully will be other opportunities, and I've had a lot of people who've written to me about that. So the Advanced Research and Invention Agency Bill is going through Parliament today. We've got some other technical legislation around London Capital and Finance Compensation Bill for people who were defrauded there. We've got debates later on the week about the travel industry in particular. It's going to be very important. And it's a busy week at Westminster back after the recess. I've got meetings around marine conservation. Any opportunity to talk about seaweed and kelp farms I will always take. That's with the Secretary of State for DEFRA. I've got my own debate around the learned institutions at Burlington House. We've got problems about them staying there. They contribute to science, biology and archaeology and other things like that. I've got a meeting around the 1001 Critical Days and the recently published Leadsom report all about Best Start in Life, which I've been very involved with. I've got meetings with the Children's Minister around rights for children who are brought up with all-important kinship carers. I've got a meeting with the Health Minister, lots of meetings with ministers this week around the proposals in my Private Members Act for coroners to be able to look at stillbirths, which is making slow progress, but we need to get on with that. I've got meetings with the Eco Young and Engaged project in the constituency. We've got a catch-up meeting around the Upper Shoreham Lane cycle route, which has just undergone a big consultation, so there's further progress to report there, and I'll have some more details on my website shortly about that. The Home Affairs Select Committee is starting our inquiry into sexual abuse and the really poor record of rape convictions in court. That's going to be a very important study that we're doing. On Friday, I've got a full constituency day, starting with a post-pandemic business summit for local businesses who are struggling to actually recruit people at the moment. So I've asked the DWP Job Centre to come along, the Jobs Minister, Mims Davis, and representatives from the council to talk through with employers how we can match up people looking for a job with the job vacancies we have, particularly in the hospitality industry. I'm visiting a care home. We're allowed to at last in Shoreham. It'd be great to catch up with some of the residents. I've got a face-to-face surgery in Southwick on Friday, and then we're back to street surgeries with the Shoreham Farmers Market on Saturday morning. So it's a full week, but the sun is out, so who can complain?